Hello, welcome PhysioEd. I'm Kathy Doubleday and I'm a physical therapist and I'm here to help you with power moves today. These are Parkinson's wellness recovery exercises that are going to help improve your function and maintain your flexibility. And this is not just for Parkinson's patients. It is a great routine to work on with all kinds of stiffness. So people who have a lot of limited motion or decreased flexibility will do really great with these exercises. So let's get into our first class is going to be this chair-based exercises. We have 5 different positions that we're going to do exercises in. Today we're doing chair. Within that chair class, we're going to do 4 big motions. Amplitude motions are what we're focusing on. We're also going to add a few things like using our voice. So when I have you count or say items, I want you to use a big voice. Push out your voice as best that you can. It helps your breathing and vocalization muscles to help keep those in shape and flexible and producing good contractions. We're also going to look at our hands. We're going to watch our hands with our eyes so that we're using our head and eye coordination, as well as actually watching for your hand to spread your fingers out, to straighten your hand, to help to prevent a contracted position which often can occur, okay? So all of these factors are what we call boosts. It boosts the difficulty, it boosts the cognitive control that you're having to utilize to make the exercises just a little bit more difficult. So when you're just getting started, just try to do the biggest, best movement that you can. And as we go, we'll add more and more boosts, okay? We have a little bit of music to help us with rhythm as well. So just do your best to do each motion with the biggest effort and the biggest flexibility and range that you can do, okay? Take it slow if you need to. I'll come back around and we'll do a whole bunch of them, so you'll get to do as many as you can during this session, okay? All right, so that's a big introduction to power moves. And so we're gonna start, our first motion is with our posture. So we're gonna call this power up posture. So we're gonna just sitting here at the front of your chair. You don't wanna be sitting too far back because you can't move when a lot of your legs are supported by the chair. You wanna be a little bit more forward. Your sit bones are still gonna be on the chair, and that allows us to move from our pelvis and raise our posture up as tall as possible. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I want you to put your hands on your knees to start, and we're gonna just take a couple big breaths, okay? Here we go with our arms. We're gonna reach the arms up, in through the nose, and slowly let your air out. Close your mouth and feel the air come through the nose. Let's do that again. Here we go. Reach it up. Hold that breath and slowly let it out. Let's do 2 more of those. Here we go. Big breath in. And slowly move it out. Okay, now what we're gonna do, 1 more. All the way up. I did say 2 more. And down. All right, here we go. Now, we're going to just lean forward, hinging from your hips. Just go as far as you can from your hips. And then stretch those arms out nice and wide. So the goal is to get your hands to go behind your back or behind your trunk. Let's do that again, nice and slow. Lowering down, we're just stretching out our hips, stretching out our back, looking forward a little bit. And now open it up and stretch it out. Good. So this is our goal position, okay? This is a wide open, powered up posture. We're going to come down. We're going to count these out, 10 of them. Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, use your voice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, open those fingers, 9, and 10. Good job. Bring your hands down. Now just circle those shoulders because you're definitely warming up your arms on these motions. We're also opening up our chest, our ribs because we're breathing, and our hips because we're moving and hinging from our hips. Okay, so those are some of the big motions that we're trying to accentuate. All right, the next movement is called a weight shift. Weight shift is very important for walking, for maintaining good balance and making sure that we don't get freezing. Okay, so here we go. We're going to keep our feet a little bit wide. Okay, we're going to stretch this out. You're going to lean over onto one knee and you're going to reach one hand up nice and tall. Try to feel the length down the side of your back and feel that stretching of the arm and the reaching. You can look up toward your hand so you can check your fingers and make sure you're spreading them nicely. And bring it down. We're going to stretch the other side, elbow to your knee, reach that hand up overhead. Good, we're getting loose in the sides of our trunk and we're learning how to weight shift from side to side. Okay, so you should feel the weight going onto one sit bone and then switching to the other one. Okay, each time we go up, you should feel that weight shift. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with our hands to the knees, and we're going to do a reach up overhead. Here we go. Elbow down, and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go back down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1, and bring it to center. Now let's walk our legs in because we're loosened up our hips a little bit. They need a little bit of a break for being in that wide posture. We are going to do the next big motion is rotation, okay? So this is really trying to get trunk rotation. This is an area that does stiffen up very often in most people. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a wide position and we're going to swing one arm across. So you're going to rotate. See, what I'm also rotating is my hip. I'm letting my hip move forward so I can get a little bit of extra motion all the way through my trunk to lengthen to my hand. And then open that one up. Good, and this is wide in the center. This is a very important middle position that I want you to make sure you try to get to. And swing to the other side, wrap that around, and reach and lengthen through your spine all the way through your hip and pelvis. Bring that forward. Good, we're just stretching it, preparing, and now we're opening back up. We've got to prepare the movement so we're ready to go through the full range of motion. So let's try those. We're gonna do 10 and 10, okay? Here we go, reach the arms out. And we're gonna go to the side. Ready, and rotate. 1, open. 2, open. 3, open. 4, use your voice, open. 5, open. 6, open. 7, open. 8, open. 9, open, and 10. Open, let's go back down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And open. Very good. All right, bring those legs in. We're almost done. We just have one more exercise to work on to get through our 4 basic big motions in each position, and today is sitting. We're gonna do a stepping. So this is like getting in and out of a car, okay? Or stepping up to get your leg out of anywhere you're getting out of, right? Okay, bring it back in. Okay, here we go. We're gonna step that leg out. And once you do that big step, just reach out. Okay? And now you're gonna bring it back in. So we're shifting our weight. We have to shift onto one buttock to get that leg up and shoot that arm out. And then you can even use your hand on the chair to feel your weight shifting to bring your foot back in, okay? This chair should be steady so that you can shift your weight from side to side. Okay, so let's do some stepping, okay? We're gonna do 10 up and 10 down. Here we go, stepping out to the side, ready. And 1, back into the center. And 2, and back in the center. Watch that shift. And 3, back in. And 4, center. And 5, back in the center. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go, back down to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Use your voice. 3. That was 4. 3, 2, and 1. All right, I can't think and count at the same time, obviously. Okay, great job. So the importance of doing 10 to each side is that you're getting a lot of repetitions, because with Parkinson's, oftentimes the first couple will be big and then they start to dwindle down smaller and smaller. So when you have 10 to do and you're really keeping yourself accountable for each step that you do, you can keep up that motivation to do a bigger and bigger motion. So trying to do many of them in a row is really good practice for helping you keep up your intensity of your movements throughout your day, okay? Thank you for sitting with us on the chair for Power Moves. We'll see you next time.